Hello everybody and welcome back to my channel, and today we're going to be looking at the fantastic model FM-03 Warhorse, their version of the G1 Autobot warrior Ironhide. So let's get to it. Alright, so here we have fantastic models, FM-03 Warhorse, they're Ironhide, okay. Alright, so here we are. Let me just put him here for a moment and just have a quick look at the box. Alright, so yep, you got him, nice dynamic pose going on there. Alright, and not that you can do that, the articulation doesn't allow you to hold a gun like that, not that I could see anyway. Yeah, nice image of these alt mode. Okay, so nothing really on this side, just kind of little warning stuff here, QR code here. All right, yeah, just a name, warning, and so forth. And at the back, yeah, just got his bio, which you can see here. All right, yeah, and just some product shots. Okay, all right, and some poses. Yeah, so it's got quite a few accessories. All right, so that's the box. Here's the figure. So all you need to do to set him up is just pull this down, and that's it. Okay. He's got this red piece here, which unfortunately is chipping away. Not good. I don't know if that's just them or just me, yeah, because you know I do handle these figures a lot when transforming them. So yeah, that could be me. But still, really, in essence, this whole top bit here should be grey anyway, right? So if the paint comes off and it's just grey, it's not really a loss. But still, something I have to just address. Yeah, and this was unclipped, so you just push this down. Yeah, just to clip it down, right? And that's it, really. Yeah, so here you have him. Yeah, how Ironhide should look. You know, red and grey. Okay, and yeah, and I like the way that they put that in. Yeah, even though it's not on the carton, but I like that. Yeah, they made that choice to do that. But yeah, nice head sculpt, very nice. Okay, so here he is. Yeah, I put an image of him in the character animation. So put him back there. I think his feet a bit closer in the image, if I remember. Something like that. Okay, all right. Okay, so let's move on. Now, his height is 8.5 inches to the top of his head, and his weight is 460 grams. Okay, so articulation. So he's got the usual stuff, you know, head can go all the way around. Okay, can look up, not that much. All right, nothing side to side. Okay, shoulders on friction could go all the way around, could go up to here. All right, watch out for the bicep, it's quite tight, yeah, but it is there. Yeah, it's very tight that way. Okay, this one's fine. It's almost limited. I think it's limited. Yeah. Can it go further? Oh, it does go. Yeah, it can go all the way around. It's just very tight. Okay, so watch out for that. Elbow. Can go all the way. All right, that's great. Hands, got great hands, nice hands. Yeah, nice thick fingers. Yeah, feels, you know, fingers feels nice and robust. So yeah, so you see where the pins are. Okay, he's got that. All right. Yeah. So 1, 2. Yeah, I thought it's more than that. Yeah. So 2 pins through fingers. Ball joint at the thumb, and a hinge in the middle there. All right, so yeah, nice fingers, wrists go all the way around, doesn't turn or anything like that. Yeah, waist swivel, ratchet. Okay, so we got that. Yeah, ab crunch, very nice. Yeah, that's all you need. All right, and let's lift up the hip skirts. Okay, thigh swivel, leg can go up like that much. Okay, all right, and back that much, out, bend, double joint, knee, okay, and the foot doesn't really, it doesn't have no toe forward or down, but loads at ankle. All right, accessories, let's get through this, and there's plenty to get through. All right, so where shall we start? Let's show that. Well, this we're not going to need that until much later. All right, so let's take that away. All right, let's start with the guns. Okay, so he's got 2 of these. All right, his signature gun. All right, okay, and that will just go in his palm, no problem. Okay, so that's all right. So there you go. So that's one. Okay, he has got his other signature gun here. All right, this is done in a nice, lovely looking silver. Okay, let's see if I can get this on his other hand. All right, so let's put that in. You're gonna go in. Yes, you are. There you go. All right, so there you have that. We got this. His drill gun. So again, they all got tabs on the hilt, on the handle, so yeah, so it can go in easily. So got that one as well. All right, we've got this, his shoulder cannon, and this is usually down like that, so you just bring it out like so, and just hook it on the back. It's a bit of a loose connection. It's not that strong. Yeah, so you got that. Okay. The rocket pack. Okay, done in silver. Alright, so then you can put these afterburner effects. Done this nice orange. This kind of clear orange. Okay, so you can put that in like that and like that. Okay, and you can just plug that in here and here. And when I see this, it's kind of remind me of the old 1950s or something like that. The Rocket Man. Was it the 1940s? Yeah, but anyway. And that same effect part can be fitted onto the gun as well. So let me just get that in like that. All right, so you've got that going on. We've got this lovely blast effect going on here. All right, this is really nice. And with that goes with this gun, so you can just put this on here. All right, and it holds it quite well. So let me see if I can put this in his hand. There you go. There you are. I'm just pushing back a bit. There you are. So you got that. Okay, that looks cool. Yeah, a little backpack here, the rocket pack at the back with the afterburners. Yeah, very nice. Okay, so as you can see here, we've got his normal face. All right, so we've got that. And to change out to the other face, we just pull this underneath like that. Yeah, it comes off quite easily. Don't even need a spudger for that. And just get another one like that. Yeah, and just put this on like so. All right. There you are. And this is his talking face. All right. And then next up, we've got smiley face. All right. So he's very happy. Okay. We've got a it's almost like shouty face. Okay. So we've got that. And we've got a grimacing face in the heat of battle. Okay. So there you have that. And next up, we're going to put this head on. I believe this is IDW. Yeah, so yeah, we've got that. So to change that out, yeah, you can see it's on a mushroom peg. All right, so just as per the instructions, just turn it to the side, hold here like that, and just push it along. Yeah, like that. See the mushroom peg here, and just put this back in like that. There you go. And there you have that. Okay, so you've got that. All right. Okay, first up we have Takara's MP27 Ironhide. So you can see how they look together. So yeah, little side back and so on. So give them a little twirl. All right, so we got that. Next up, we have Vans Toys FT48X with extra deco on it. They're Jive, their version of Jazz. Next up, we have Takara's MP30 Ratchet. And lastly, we have Transform Element TE01 Op Leader, their version of Optimus Prime. So there you have that. All right, let's do this, shall we? Okay, so let's get him into his Nissan Vanette vehicle mode. Right, this guy is very easy to transform. Okay, the guy on Vans Toys, he I have to say, he's making it more complicated than what it is. All right, so let's go through this. Okay, first things first, let me just raise up his arms because I'm going to start down here. Okay, first things first. Okay, oops, let me just put this back. That should be there. All right, first things first, let's do that. Okay, open these up like that, and as it goes, let me work on one leg. Take this panel, raise it up like that. Okay, and what that's going to do, it's going to allow you to get this out like so. All right, and then what we're going to do is bring this up and extend this out like so. All right, and this slider, push it up. And what else? What's going to do? This little panel here, we can bring this out. See, come on, let's go. That's what we have in here. There you go. Yeah, let's bring that out like that. And also that can stay back here. This rear butt plate here, just lift that up. And what we're going to do is we're going to raise this up, yeah, on this double hinge. Just push it up there, like that, like so. There you go. And then bring this over like that. There you go. Like that. All right. So you got that going on. All right. All right. Next, we're going to leave that there for now. Down here, what we're going to do is rotate the leg down like that, 90 degrees. And what we're going to do in here, see this bit here, just rotate this down, just 90. This red piece here, just rotate this down like that. Okay, and just leave it dangling like so. In here, see that silver piece here, bring this up like that. Okay, and then just rotate it 90 degrees that way and just leave it like that. That's it, all done. Yeah, nothing else to do. Here, see this piece here, bring this out like that. There you go. This piece, is it here or is it on the other side? I think it's on the other side. Let's see, no, it's here, Yeah, bring it up like that. Okay, and what we're going to do is this bit, you can bring this in like that. We don't need that anymore. I'll just bring that in like there. And then what we're going to do is we're going to rotate somewhere. Yes, here, just bring this and bring it to the side like that. And here, you're going to bring this out 180 degrees all the way around. Yeah, with this little panel here that comes up like that. Bring it all the way around like so. Okay, like that. All right, and then this wheel is going to come 180 like that, and it's going to go 180 like that. All right, and this piece here, bring this back to where it was, and on the toe, bring this up like that. Okay, and then from here, what we're going to do now is you're going to rotate this whole thing like that. 1, 2. Oh, and before we do that, I just nearly forgotten something. Just shift this up, compress this up like that. There you go. And let's see if I got this correct, which I hope I have. this is not straightening it out for some reason. Let me just have a look. Yep, that's it. Yeah, that's it. Okay, so that's rotated in, and now that's straight like that. Okay, just fix a few things. Just make sure this is out. That bit's out like that. Come back here. Bring this around like so. There you go. And there you have it. That's all done. All right, and then from here, we're going to do, see this bit here, slot, tab, bring that over. Oh, before we do that, if you look right here, see this bit here, it's just going to clip onto here, like so. And take this bit and just clip this onto here. There you go. That's tabbed in, like so. Okay, that's nicely done. That's there. And this, just leave this hanging like that for now. All right, and that is where you want to be. All right, like that. Now if you give me a moment, I'll just do the other side. Okay, so that's both sides done. All right, okay, so you got all that done like so. Then all you have to do now is just tab this together. There you go. That's it, done. All done and finished. Right there, okay. All right, next, what I'm gonna do now is, let's select the arms. All right, so come here, and what we're gonna do is take this panel, bring this out, like that, and bring it right back like so. Take the fist, bring that in, yeah, rotate this inwards like that, and then compress like that, and bring the arm back like so. Do the same thing on the other side. Okay, so that is all done. All right, just bring it down. Okay, now from here, what we're going to do is I'm going to, let me see. Okay, let's undo the, okay, I need to pull the arms. Yeah, so put your hand about here, pull here, and just pull this out. Like that. See that? See those two tabs there, goes into there and there. All right, so just bring that down and just angle the arms like that. Okay. All right, so same thing on the other side. Come on. There you go, like that. All right, and just angle the arms like that and leave it like that. Okay, so you got that. All right, next, lift up his head like so, and take this grey bit, this whole grey bit, and lift it up like so, and this whole thing will come forward like that. All right. What we're going to do now is bring these doors out like so. Now these side pieces here, what we're going to do is bring them in, rotate it 180 like this. Okay, now be careful of this, because this bit can be quite tricky, but the what we're going to do now is bring this over to join this window to join here. And we've got to remember is that this bit here, yeah, the resistance is just right here, and all you need to do is just put your finger about here, yeah, and focus here, and then just pinch it over. Whoops, hold on. Pinch it over like there, like that. Yeah, and it will line up. All right, same thing here. Just rotate this 180 like so. All right, split this apart like that. Just put your fingers in between there. Okay, just line this up and just focus your attention down here, and there you go. And that's how you do that. All right, and then from here, just lift up the window, the door windows like so. All right, that's done. Then next, what we're going to do is rotate this forward. 1, 2. Bring this back and leave this forward. Yeah, you can see how the paint's coming off this. The irony is that this should be great anyway. But anyway, let's move on. So take this whole bit and push this right back. Get this out of the way, get this out of the way. Push it right back like that. Okay, and leave these two back there. Come around here, and what we're going to do is we're going to undo this. Yeah, so you've got these hooks here that hooks into this gap in here, like so. and unravel this. Okay, and what I'm going to do first is see this bit here. I'm going to push this like that all the way, yeah, on the slider like so, and just leave that all the way like that. All right, now what I'm going to do now from here, this is the ab crunch here. Bring it forward like that and push it forward like that. Yeah, so it clicked so that you can rotate it like that. But before we rotate it like that, what we're going to do is that we're going to take the arms, see this piece here, bring this all the way over and rotate it backwards like that. And you would end up like that, and then bring this all the way around like so. And you want it seated like so, squared up like that. So I'm going to do the same thing on the other side. There you go. And bring this all the way around like that. Okay. And just push it down until it's squared up like that. See that? That's what you want. Then from here, what you want to do, yeah, make sure this is all the way here. Bring this forward, yeah, and this is just gonna go into that little crevice like that, yeah, and then flatten this down. All right, and there you have all that done. All right, next, let me just angle my camera down a bit more. There you go. Okay, so let's sort out the roof section. Yeah, that's all done. All right, sort out the roof section. What you're gonna do now is you're going to straighten this out like so, yeah, and push this together like that. Okay, so you got that. Next, these you can untab these. Okay, unfold, same here, and here, unfold here. All right, so you got that. Yeah, so you got that slot here that was tabbed to that. All right. So you got that going on. Here, you want to put this together, like so. Bring this around. Okay, bring this around. Bring this apart, like so. Bring this up. There you go. Yeah, let me just bring this around. See here? Just make sure this lines up. This little lip here, like that. There you go. So that's done. And then what you want to do is see these little pieces. I'm just going to line them up like that for now, because I'm going to angle them out a bit in a moment. Slide this down like that, and then put this together like that. And something I always forget, see this, that panel, bring that panel out. That, okay, so let me just do it on the other side. Bring that panel out. Okay, push this down, make sure that's all the way down. All right, same thing here, slide this down, rotate, bring it in. There you go. All right, and so these little red bits, leave them out angled like that a bit. Okay, you got to see why, because what they need to do, they need to clip under another panel that's going to be down there. All right, so all that is done. Okay, so let's put everything together. All right, so let's angle this down. All right, so what we're going to do is bring all this over. Okay, so let's start with, so yeah, straighten this out. So let's start behind here. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to put my finger here to keep this panel in. So let's just push that in. There you go. Keep that in. Right. And oh, nearly forgot something. Wait a second. Always another panel. There's a panel behind here. Just get this out. Let's see if I can get it here. There you go. There you go. That panel. Get that out. All right. Now put it together. Okay. So just make sure that this is out. This is out. Right. Just gonna hold my fingers here and then put this down. Yeah. So I want to get this into here. So push this down. It goes in. There you go. Like that. And you can see how, you see that bit I was saying about leave it at angle. This is now going behind this panel, which is what we want. So just clip that. Yeah, that's it. Clip that in. Yeah, that's gone in the other side. There you are. Yeah, and squeeze like that. Okay, and now clip this down. There, like that. You're done. Okay, and then from here, just slowly push this out. There you go, and it starts to line up. Same thing here. Push this. There you go, and that lines up as well. Okay, so you got that. Let's push this together and make sure that's there. That's great. That's great. Next, let's make sure this is all tucked in like so. Right, so let's sort this out. Right, so with the head, what you're going to do is you're going to tuck the head like this, and watch this. This is going to go down. This head's going to go down in this little hole here, like this, and this is going to come back like it should. By all accounts, hopefully. That's it. Push the head down. That's it. There you go. Push the head down like that, and this should come back. There you go. That's what you want. And this will hook in there. That's what you want. Now, before we go any further, see this red bit here? You need to push this in, tuck this in like that. Okay. Otherwise, the door's not going to close properly. All right. So like that. So let me see on the other side. I do the same thing here. Just push it in like that. There you go. So you want that. All right. And then what we're going to do is bring these out, bring these out, bring this down like so. Tab that in. Bring this down. Tab that in. There you go. All done. All done. Okay, and then just start tidying up things. So this is not quite in properly. Okay, let me undo it and bring it back in again. There you go. There you go. All right. Okay, so here we are. All right, and what we're going to do now is bring it round like so, and then from here just line this up. Just bring it underneath. Like so, there you go. Okay, same thing here. Rotate it, bring it round like that, and bring this around like so. As you can see, there's like a tab slots, and there's like these two here. Yeah, there's slots there. All right, and before we do that, let me just bring this back again. You've got a tab here, slot there. All right, so let me just. I'll clean all that up a bit later. Okay, so let's start tamming this in. I'm gonna put my finger here for a bit of leverage and start tamming this in. Make sure that you straighten this out like that first. Let's get this in. Come on, let's go. Let's go. Let's be having a there. That's one. Okay, it's in. Oh, I just had a little bit of a struggle there. Okay, so yep, that's in. All right, let's get this in. Put this together. Put this together like so. There you go, and tab this in. There you go. All right, and then from here, the doors itself. What we want to do? There's this little piece here. Just want to bring this down. Right. Come on. There you go. Yeah, bring this down. It's just a filler piece. Yeah, just bring this down like that. There you go. And shut that door. Shut that door. Okay, and the same thing here. There you go. Okay, and shut that door. And there you have it. Yeah, I'll clean it up a bit later on. But there you have it. Yeah, fantastic models. FM-03 Warhorse in his Nissan Vanette van mode. Okay. Rolls reasonably well. It's not that loose, but yeah. But there you are. Okay. And there you have that. Okay, so in terms of comparisons, we have Takara's MP27, their Ironhide. Alright, so you got that. Alright, so roughly the same size. Yeah. You have there and there. And here you go. Right, so you have that. Next up we have MP30 Takara Tomi's Ratchet. Next up we have Faz Toys FD48, that's Jive. And lastly we have Transform Element TE01 Op Leader, their version of Optimus Prime, with the MP10 Optimus Prime trailer. So there you have that. Alright, so the G1 toy version of this, so let's do this. Okay, so what we're going to do, let's start with the rocket pack. Alright, so take this and put this in like so, and like so. Take this, which is like the seating area, just plug that into like that. Okay, and then what we're going to do, take this and take this bit and just push that up and put this in here like so. All right, then what's next? Oh, this can go in here like that, so that just fits in there. Okay, the gun, just lift up the handle like so, and that's going to go on the front of the sled. Yeah, I don't know, I can't remember what you call it. Yeah, but I just call it a sled. Yeah, so that's gonna go onto a post and fit into there. And then you've got the tabs on the handles. That's gonna go into these slots here. All right, so that goes. Got one here, and you got one here. All right, so come on, get in. There you go. So you kind of got that going on here, and let's just put that to the side. All right, and get to this guy. All right, so first things first. Right, pull out the arms as we did before. Just hold here and here and just put it out. And here, just pull the arms out like so. All right, bring his head back, bring this whole thing forward like that, bring this to the side. Okay, now what we need to do, we need to detach this whole backpack thing going on here. So bring this up, all right, and then just unravel it all. Okay, and you've got these kind of silver threads here. Just bring these out like that and like that. And what I'm going to do, I'm going to push this slider down, up like that. Okay, and what we need to do, we need to detach this grey part from this red bit. Okay, and it's on a slider. Now this can be quite difficult when you first get it out of the box, so you might need to use a spudger, to loosen it up. But I've done it quite a few times, and that's how it comes out. Okay, so there's a little rail bit there, goes onto those bits here. Okay, all right, so let me just put this to a side for a moment and sort this guy out. Okay, so from here, what you want to do is effectively put everything back as it was, like that. There's not much to do. Bring this forward, bring this down, like so. This you want to slide back down. Let me see, it goes this way, yep. Yeah, and slide it back up, like, come on, there you go, like that. Okay, bring the head in like so, bring this down like that. Okay, so you want that, and let's bring this over. Is this correct? Maybe, oh, I think this is supposed to go up like that. Bring this in, I think, like so. And then, yeah, and then this clips in like that. I believe that's how it is. I think that's how it is. So let me just tab this in like that. Okay, Right, and it's kind of like your headless, whatever that's supposed to be. Anyway, so here you just want to bring, how does this go again? I think this just comes down like that, rotate the arms like that, and that's it. Okay, so it's like that, bring it down, rotate the arms like that, and that's it. That's it. Something like that, I believe. Something like that. All right. Okay, so there you have that. All right, and then for the sled part, let's put it to the side for a moment. All right. For the sled part, what you want to do is you want to take this, put this underneath like that. Okay, and then open this up. Open this up. Yeah, unravel like so. Oh, this comes around. That's it. This comes all the way around. Yeah, and fold it on itself. Like, come on. Like that. So it's like that. Okay. And then push this together like so. Bring this down, open this up, yeah, rotate this like so. So you've got the treads like that. There you go. All right, and then what we want to do is bring this out, bring this out, bring this forward, take this panel here, unfold this like so. Okay, and then straighten this. No, what you want to do is, I think, yeah, slide this forward like that, then bring it round, straighten this out like that. Yeah, and then just give it a bit of an angle, I believe, like that. And same thing here. Just bring this down, angle like that, and it's something like this, I believe. I think it's like this. Right, so something like that. And yeah, something like that. All right, and then what we're going to do, oh, just forgot to bring these out as well. As well. Okay, just position it like this. All right, and then we're going to take this gun here and just put it on that little post here. Okay, and just slot that in. You in? No, you're not in. Come on, let's go. There you go. That's it. That's in like that. All right, and then we'll take this whole thing here. Okay, and we'll just slot that in right there. There you go. And there you have that. All right, and what I like to do as well, I like to put in like that. And there you have it. Yes. And there you have that. Yeah, Warhorse in the G1 toy configuration aesthetic. All right, so there. And to be honest, I quite like this. I think this is really clever. Let me just straighten this out. Yeah, I think this is really clever stuff. So there you have that. So there you have it, Fantastic Models Warhorse. The minuses, the paint chipping on the red latch underneath the chin. For me, that was disappointing. For a small thing that plays such a big role in both modes, Fans Toys Fantastic Models should have foreseen that and come up with another solution. The panels at the side that make up the windscreen could have been done with a bit more thought. Maneuvering that plastic over plastic, although not too bad, it's not really a good idea. However, for those who are not that experienced or not good at transforming these types of figures, it could have gone really badly and spelled disaster with some kind of breakage. Other than that, all in all, this figure is quite good. It's great, I think. It's painted from head to toe. It feels quite robust, which really goes to its character. The transformation, though a bit lengthy, is not a struggle to get from one mode to another. It's quite easy. that guy on that Fans Toys web YouTube video was definitely not helping. It's a lot easier than what they are portraying. The alt mode looks how it's supposed to look, just a boring ass looking Nissan. At least the paint job, silver rims and rubber tires make it a bit more appealing. He's got tons of accessories, weapons and effects parts. That multiple shooting effect part looks amazing, as well as that afterburner effect. For me, the creme de la creme has to be the G1 toy mode. I love that. I think it's done very well, very clever and well engineered. So there you have it, fantastic model Warhorse. Once again, thank you for joining me. Look out for the reverse transformation video. Check out my channel, check out my Facebook page. Details in the description below. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe. Why not? And I'll see you